So the other night we was drinking wine and I threw some in. I said, you don't use no ice, I'm gonna use these grapes.
Water it down.
Water down, then you get your fruits in too, your vegetables in. You get your vegetables in too. So.
Oh my gosh, I hope you were rolling on that. He is a favorite of the 12s, one of the best to ever do it at left tackle. He is also a Hall of Famer and a dear friend. Welcome in to I Cook You Measure, Walter Jones.
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Awesome. This is going to be so much fun. Now, Big Walt is very familiar to anybody who has been a Seahawks fan. And we have actually heard plenty of stories about you, Walter, including right here on this show. Now, this show is going to be different from any other version of I Cook You Measure because we are not actually cooking today. What we are going to do is make a charcuterie board.
Big Walt charcuterie board, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, but here's what's really interesting about this. We have actually heard from your former teammate and Matt Hasselbeck right here, standing in the spot where you were standing, that you made fun of him for serving charcuterie boards when you guys were playing.
Yeah, I did. I was young. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of fell in love with it from that day too, though, so.
Okay, so wait, let's back up. Matt would invite you over to his house.
Yeah.
Team would go over, watch Monday night games, and he would put out meat, cheese, and crackers. Did you eat any of the meat, cheese, and crackers?
I did. I enjoyed it. It was different, you know, coming from Alabama, that you didn't see that, so I thought it was pretty cool. Kind of was like, what? So I figured out what it was and enjoyed the many difference of meats and crackers and juices and jam, so it's pretty cool.
At what point did you finally decide, you know what, I think I could, like this is something I could do. I like this as a snack, as a dinner option, sometimes if it's me.
You know, what happened was, like, after that, you know, you go to other parties, house parties, it started, you know, you started asking questions, how you do this, what should you use? So it was kind of like everywhere you went. And so it's I guess it's a staple here in Seattle or in the Pacific Northwest. It's a staple. You have a party, you have to have a charcuterie board. So now I go around looking at different types of charcuterie boards. Now the 3 tiers, this. So I'm pretty like trying to, you know, get it perfected to the point where I thought about doing like a 1, 2, 3, 4, like to teach people how to make a good charcuterie board. So.
This idea.
Like paint, you know, like paint number by number, you know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah, well, you're gonna try this out on me today. One of the reasons I think charcuterie is so popular here in the Pacific Northwest is because we have a lot of wine. Obviously, wine, cheese, and meats, they pair perfectly. And I think our wine today will do the trick. I'm gonna have you do the honors. This is from our friend Sydney Rice at Dossier. Sid, we still need you on the show.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do your thing. Actually, I'm just trying to turn that over to you.
Don't put me on camera doing this because I don't usually.
What do you mean you don't usually?
I used to use the twisty cup. No, just kidding. And there's a thing that people say that you shouldn't do with wine, that I do with wine, but I don't know if it's something that I should tell the world.
Well, now that you've given us the tease for this, I think you're gonna have to.
Yeek! There we go. I don't want nobody to kind of like call me out on my porch, so I'm getting a little better in that.
Why? Do you think it's too
you know,
big,
sometimes
too little? This is perfect.
You know me, I'm more like, why don't you fill the whole glass up? So I had to learn. I had to learn how not to, but.
That's right.
My secret to the wine is I like it with ice, but I'm not gonna do that to the people today though. Cheers, guys. That's good. That's good. Sid, that's good.
I like the authentic reaction. I have had this wine before. This is a Viognier. And this is one of, I can't even say it's one of my favorites that he does because they're all really good, but this is.
Good job, Sid, man. This is pretty good.
Would you like some ice?
No, I'm not fine. Oh, no. I'm not gonna do that to the fans, man.
As long as you're enjoying your wine, I don't,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
Now, this is normally the part of the show where we would show you what we were making and give you the ingredients list. So how about if we just run through the items that you requested for the charcuterie board?
Cool. I ordered some salami. I'm assuming it's salami. Yep, salami. Some triple cream brie. Love brie. Brie is like one of my favorite. This right here. I can eat this by itself. It's a blueberry goat cheese. Some people don't like it, but I like the way it tastes. And with the blueberry, give you the sweet. I got another blue cheese. So
I threw that one in there. I don't know if you like blue cheese or not, but I like
see what happens.
Cheese.
Another brie.
Another brie.
And got pickles. And what are those right there? Little cucumbers?
They're cornichons.
Cornichons.
I threw those two in there.
And I got pepperoni. I love this right here. I do this to mess with people because when they come there, I always go to Laughing Cow, like saying back in the day, like when you first started out, this is what I had was Laughing Cow. So I always want to put a couple of Laughing Cows in there for people to kind of be like, oh, I'm used to Laughing Cow. And got some jam. Yeah, pepper jam, a little spice, love it. Okay. These are my best crackers here. Cars cracker, love them. They don't give you enough of them, but love them. All crackers, so that's all good, and grapes. And I'm gonna have them grapes, little wine, so that's it.
Okay. Before we get started on this, now this is something that I would easily do after a game, right? I'm tired, I've been running the sidelines, I would totally do this. What is the food that always reminds you of game day?
Big Walt's kitchen.
But you gotta tell me what's served in Big Walt's
No. I'm
kitchen.
just saying, no. For me personally, hot dogs, hamburgers, wings, anything like that for game day, that's what I'm thinking about. So I love the fact to go into suites or go to tailgates when they got hot dogs, hamburgers, you know, all the good stuff that you think that would be at game day or tailgating.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought maybe like elevated, because you do have your own restaurant, right? But you just like the staples.
The staple, the stuff that you're used to when you walk into a house. You know, you want the wing. Where the wings at? Where the wings at? Where the sliders at? So stuff that's gonna get you ready for the game. Stuff that is called finger food. Yep.
Okay. What about when you played? What was the meal that you knew you were having on game day?
Game day, I'm doing steak. I'm doing pasta. I'm doing a little cheese grits and French toast, all in one. So I'm getting it all in one.
This is all breakfast?
This is more like, no, this breakfast, you get steak too, your steak and pasta, and you do it all together. So you want the energy, you want the pastas to last all day, the steak to keep you full, and then the grits and the cheese and the French toast. That's all kind of breakfast food, but you know, you're eating it like at 8 o'clock, but you're really like eating like a brunch because you're getting ready for the game. So you got to get it all in.
And that's why he was the best to ever do it. We're going to start assembling our charcuterie board when we come back.
When you shop in the Albertsons app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed. Even if you can't count on Mom to eat her veggies.
I Cook, You Measure is proud to support Game On, so every kid can play.
Family, 1, 2, 3,
family. Good break.
Welcome back to I Cook, You Measure. Jen Mueller alongside the Hall of Famer Walter Jones. We're putting together a charcuterie board. This is kind of your show at this point. You're going to teach me how you would put this together. So go ahead and let's start assembling our board.
Okay, for me personally, I start with the crackers first because I kind of like lay it out there. So these are my favorite crackers. So I'm just going to keep saying that. So I give me some cars crackers.
What have you found to be the thing you have to do on a charcuterie board to make it look elevated or the way that you want it to look?
I just looked at it and I just kind of like, okay, what do I want to do today? Like, do I want to do this or do I want to do that? So it's all about just making sure that when you go to it, you have many, so you can kind of like see what you want You give them a variety of different types of crackers. So yeah, I learned this because from the South there was only one kind. So and I fell in love with the water cracker. So I don't even have any other kind in my house. So me and my kids fight over them all the time. We fight over grapes.
You fight over grapes?
Yes, because I love grapes. I get it from my mom. My mom loved grapes, so if I tell kids, like my kids, friends will come over to the house, I'm like, you can have anything in the kitchen, but you cannot mess with my grapes or my Sprites.
Really?
Yep. And then after that, I go my salami.
What was the meal that your mom made?
Ooh,
that you just
you gotta make me
loved?
cry. I would say she does a, it's kind of like a spaghetti dish, but it's called, we call it chili mac. So basically I found out later that it's just a baked spaghetti. But I thought it was the best thing in the world, so.
What was your game day routine? And did anything ever change on game day for you? Or did you have the same routine,
Same routine.
warm up, the same?
Same routine. I never went outside for pregame. I never did that. I felt like that was just wasted energy for me personally because, you know, I was like, I'm wasting energy. I'm gonna go out there. I go out there, we gotta do a pregame stretch. So a lot of guys go out and try the field out. They'll tell me what pair of shoes I need to wear or stuff like that. So it was never like, I'm going out there. So, but one thing that I used to do was with my tights, my socks. I would, my guys used to make fun of me. You'd call them onesies or long johns because I would take the socks because you know you couldn't show your knees. So I'd take my socks and stitch them to my girdle. So I hated the socks to roll down my knees. So if you look at all my pictures, my socks are never below my knees because they are stitched to my tights. So that's one thing. So what we do with them, you just put them around it, kind of give it a little decorative stuff, so you know, like, hey, the pressure's on right now.
The pressure's not on. I feel like we have other cheeses over here, though. Where are you going to put your cheese?
We got it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I tell you what, we're going to work on this, clean up this mess. We'll be right back.
When you shop in the Albertsons app, you can count on delivery in as soon as 30 minutes. Even if you can't count on your guest list staying small.
Come on in, come on
I can't help but laugh standing alongside Hall of Famer Walter Jones. No, we're assembling a charcuterie board, and thank goodness my mom has given me all sorts of utensils throughout the course of, years of stockings.
It's all about the presentation, though. I always tell people that all the time. So,
I love this. Now, you have been the subject of much conversation on this show. Why is Matt Hasselbeck your favorite teammate of all time?
Honestly, though, the reason why I say that because Hasselbeck was the quarterback that he was all about getting to know everybody, was a leader. So I would say that. And then he changed the culture here in Seattle. Like, when he first came here, I tell people all the time, I said, when he signed, I remember Holmgren saying, this is our guy. And we was like, who is this guy? And I was trying to find out who he was. He was like Mr. August for Green Bay. I was like, what, a preseason guy?
Mr. August?
Yes, for the Green Bay, Mr. August. Because he used the ball out in the preseason, so they was liking him and stuff. And I guess Holmgren liked him, so he came here and, it didn't go as far as it did in the beginning, but he figured it out and he made us great too, though. So that's why he's my favorite guy.
Is that going to get you in trouble with other guys?
Yes. I love all you guys. I love you, Hutch. I love you, Tobeck. I love you, Chris Gray. And Sean Lockley, I love you too, man.
Okay, well, Robbie Tobeck was telling us a few stories. Yeah.
Got me a sweat,
Now you really are on the hot seat.
Yeah.
So he said first time he met you, didn't say a word.
Who, me? I get that all the time. I think people are going to be shocked now to see me doing all this stuff too, though, because I didn't talk. I think I was more just playing football, though, so that's what I said. I tell people, I was playing football, man. You got to realize where I came from, so it was more of just trying to figure out, for me personally, you don't start, if I start talking to you, that means I like you. So when I started talking to everybody, that means, hey, I like you. So that's kind of the way I was raised up. So, but I learned that as I was with other guys. You know, you get guys from all different races and all that stuff. So to get a chance to meet those guys and understand that these guys are like a family to you. So that's how it works.
I will say, you were always available for interviews. Those interviews were short, but you were always available for interviews. And we always had some great insight from you.
Yep.
However, one of the other stories we heard on this very show is that when you put you and Mack Strong in a room, that's the temperature that they were sleeping at. At no point did you ever think to tell Mack Strong, I don't need the room so hot?
You got to think about this situation though. It was probably my third year in the league, maybe my third year in the league. And you got to think about Mack Strong was probably he was already like at 7 or 8. So you get in this room with this veteran guy and you're laying there, you're like, should I say something? And then like when I got to brunch that morning, I was telling him about like, man, Matt likes it hot, bruh. And then I didn't know that Mack Strong had told somebody the same thing, literally word for word. Like, man, Big Walt likes it hot in there, man. Like, why you didn't say nothing? So that was the going joke. So after that, no more roommates.
You're like, that's it.
I'm done. I'm done with room. I'm done with that.
Okay, that is what people have said about you on the show. What stories do you want to share about your former teammates?
Hey, I see now that everything that I was doing was taking notes and stuff. So I just don't have
keeping receipts, yeah.
Keeping receipts. You know what? I don't have anything that would be like, you know, something I can put out there. Them guys was good to me, man. Like honestly, there's no. Oh well, I get one with Tobeck. Tobeck one time, he probably told you this one was. I remember the year that they signed Grant Winston, and you know he had got all, you know, he got paid, got a nice little signing bonus and stuff. And like, hey, if you can't beat him, join him, right? So we was doing. So I think this was my second year coming out of my contract stuff. So the first one-on-one pass rush, you know, everybody, the camera was looking for that and seeing what I can do to Grant Winston. And so I went there, we did 2, and then I walked aside to the huddle, walked through by Tobeck, and everybody was just looking and looking. And then Tobeck just screamed out. It was like quiet out there in the field, and they come back then, we didn't have no music. And he was like, 16 million, my. And everybody just like, oh my God, Robbie Tobeck. So that was funny for him to say that in that moment, because that was the big conversation going into the season that, you know, we had signed Grant Winston. Walt was going through his contract stuff, want to get his contract done, and then they signed Grant Winston, and then all of a sudden, that was Tobeck to kind of break the ice, and it was so much fun.
I love this charcuterie board here, but I noticed you did not put my blue cheese on there.
We'll save that for later. No.
It's okay. We don't have to. Why did you put spicy jelly on here?
Because I think spicy jelly just gives you that, like when you do the meat and you do a cracker and stuff, then you put it on there, it's pretty, it just gives you that little, you know, because I'm not a big spicy guy, but.
Ooh, it's got some kick to it.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah. And we are rolling in lots of meats and cheeses. We're going to sample our board when we come back.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me. I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
Looking for dinner inspiration? Discover quick, delicious recipes in the Meals Hub, only on the Safeway For You app. From easy weeknight meals to on-the-go recipes, your next favorite dish is just a tap away. And with flash delivery, you can get the ingredients at your door in as little as 30 minutes. Dinner solved.
We're about to dive into our charcuterie board, but first, this is a different version of Virtual Master Chef. Normally, I would give you 5 ingredients, and you would tell me what you would make with those 5 ingredients. But I'm going to do this differently. Since you were the one that gave me this list for the charcuterie board, I want you to tell me 5 things that you always have, either in your kitchen or your pantry, and what you use them for.
Okay.
What do you got?
Name something that I'll always have in my kitchen, in my
What do you
pantry.
always have?
Ah, man, that's like, I can go fat boy and tell you some stuff I got in there. I always keep a box of Rice Krispie home style crispy treats. And they're like, have you ever had like a Rice Krispie treat that's just full of marshmallow, like just gooey? So they make some that are like king size. So I always keep them. Like the family was up for Christmas and they kept eating them, and I kept like, hey, y'all can have anything in that pantry, but leave my Rice Krispie treats alone. I always got Rice Krispie treats. What else I always have? I always keep. I'm a rice connoisseur. I love eat rice. I can eat rice naked all the time. So I'm always, if you look.
I'm sorry. You mean having the rice naked, not you eating?
No, just cooking and eating. Like I can eat it all the time.
Just double checking because that did sound a little funny.
You like rice? I'm a rice connoisseur. I eat rice all the time. So not like dry rice, but I have to cook it. But I can eat rice. Like if you cook anything with rice, I would eat it. So I make sure that every moment I got rice. So I keep probably maybe like 2 to 3 bags of 5-pound bags of rice. So.
What else do you have?
Oh man, like I don't want to put people all in my pantry like that, but let's see.
I mean, maybe you have Baby Bell cheese.
Oh, I always keep in my fridge. I always keep salami, pepperoni, because I can make a charcuterie board on a plate like this. You tell you the best charcuterie board I have made was the ones I make on a paper plate. So like you just don't want to do all this, so you just grab a paper plate and go about your business. So, but I always keep all my, I love grapes. I got grapes all the time. I get them at Pike Place Market, and they're just the best. I probably spend maybe $100 on grapes every 3 days. So I love grapes.
Those are a lot of grapes.
Yeah. So, but my kids, we fight over them. I freeze them. Like I said, we were joking about the wine, but I freeze the grapes sometimes. Like if people want ice, they can put frozen grapes in their wine.
That is a life hack, kids. That is a life
That's
hack.
a life hack. Frozen grapes are so good, even in the summertime when the kids are hot. Freeze the grape. They got the ones they call cotton candy. Freeze those, and the kids will love them for all summer long. So freeze them. That's another one. See, I'm giving y'all all my.
I know. Now I feel like I'm right there in your kitchen. I mean, you're in my kitchen, so it makes sense that I would then turn around and be in yours. Okay, how are you going to build your best cracker here?
Man, I don't know what this plate is for. This the only time I grab a plate is if I'm at a party or something. But I'm gonna show you what I'll do at the party.
These, by the way, were from my grandmother. They were her dinette plates.
Awesome. I got me a little brie. Just grab a little, get that paper off there, and just.
Yep. I think I'm gonna go with this.
Okay. Hello.
And I'm gonna go with this. I like the goat cheese with some saltiness, you know?
Okay. I like that.
And also, I haven't had one of these in a while.
Laughing
So
too.
I think this.
And then you just go with the fold. I go a little pepperoni too. A little spicy jam on the top of it, then you're good to go. Can I eat on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we encourage it.
Okay.
Now, here's the problem with eating on camera. It's a mess. I have my doubts about my ability to eat on camera. Especially when you're looking at me.
Let's go back to my roots here, right here, guys.
All right, I'm gonna let you. I feel like this has been a good conversation.
Yeah.
We've dished on people. We've made some charcuterie. I got a lot of cheese to eat. Okay.
That was good.
I'm gonna let you do this. I'm gonna say goodbye to the peeps. Hearing stories from Hall of Famers, that makes for a special time in the kitchen. Obviously, connecting over food and wine is something that I enjoy. We enjoy that together, but it is not possible for everybody in our community. It is why for every episode of I Cook, You Measure, a donation is made to a nonprofit working to end food insecurity in our community. Thank you for watching, for being part of Big Walt Charcuterie.
Yes,
Thanks
coming
to
soon.
Big Walt for making it happen.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you next time.
I can already see the jokes coming now, bro. I can see the jokes coming. I can hear Matt saying, Jen, turn the heat down.
Here's the
Tell
thing.
Jen to turn the heat down.
I Cook, You Measure is presented by Safeway, who welcomes everyone at the table through the Nourishing Neighbors program. You can donate in stores or by visiting nourishingneighbors.com.